Hello guys and welcome to my new video. Today is the 21st of October and we're gonna have a new update, a new daily update of Virginia, of New Jersey, of California races coming into election day, November 4th. We're almost there, okay? Just I would say 15 days, not even 15 days, I would say 14 days until the election. It is almost there. Okay, we're gonna have a beautiful live stream on election day, starting at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time on the channel. But that's topic for another day. Right now, we did get a new update in Virginia, and it's a very impressive update for the Republicans. Okay, I'm gonna be very clear. This is the bottom line. I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so now we're approaching a 50% return rate. That is something expected. We expect this to end up around 80% at the end. We still have that is still almost 2 weeks. Okay, almost 2 weeks until the election, and we have around 708,000 ballots. 708,000 ballots already reported, mail-in votes and early in-person votes. Got 3,000 new requests. And in terms of the differential between the turnout in Trump's counties and in Kamala's counties, it's already a 12 percentage points difference, and that is something to be concerned if you are a Democrat. I don't mean this could be a sign of enthusiasm by the Republican Party after all the scandals inside the Democratic Attorney General nominee. It might be that, okay, and this might be the impact. But if that is the impact, statewide, it might harm the for the lieutenant governor and also for governor in the state of Virginia. And this can see here, if you consider only if you exclude the swing counties, the difference is almost 15 points. And I said in previous videos 12 to 14 points will be great. Right now it's already 15. The point is, if you apply this turnout in 2024, it gives you a 52-48 for the Republicans, okay? Because if you compare that, Trump is gonna get Winston Mercier is gonna get 66% of what Trump got in 2024, and if Abigail Spanberger is gonna get 51% of what Kamala got in 2024, you can extrapolate that. The point is, in terms of really getting this, it's not so straightforward, because you need to apply swings, and probably, as this is an off year and Virginia tends to vote with the opposition party in after the year he's elected, it might not be so great to take these conclusions. But even if you apply a swing of 4, you need a swing now of 4. If you consider the turnout, you need a swing of 4 for the Democrats to actually be able to win. And okay, you can say this in terms of the EV margin is actually down as well, 3 percentage points. If you apply 3 percentage points here, it will say 4.5. The point is, I still think, and I'm going to be very clear on this, I still think Abigail Spanberger is going to win this by not 7.5 points, okay? My new model update today gives to Abigail Spanberger a win of about 5 points. I could be very wrong about this, but this is based on the data we have, based on turnout, and based on the possible swing we might have this year. This is very, very interesting because we didn't expect too much of a contest in Virginia, and I still don't. It's a very important point. But the data we have shows more enthusiasm for the Republicans rather than the Democrats. That is something I didn't expect, to be honest, because the Democrats are the opposition party, and the opposition party are they're normally more enthusiastic to vote, okay? But that's just another point. Also, I'm gonna just say something a bit off topic. New York City early vote for Zohran Mamdani, Andrew Cuomo, and Curtis Willa race will start in October 25th. So it's about in 4 days from now. Now let's move now to New Jersey, okay? New Jersey, we got a new update, and the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats in the return rate, it went down. Almost now, the Democrats are almost taking the lead. I said that in previous videos. Even yesterday, I said that the Democrats will take eventually the lead in terms of the early vote return rate, and that is something that is happening over the course of the last few days. And now we're gonna get a daily update until the election, because we're gonna have votes during weekends. We're gonna have updates during weekends, and then 28th we're gonna have the start of the early in-person early voting, and that will be crucial to see if the Republican can actually win the race in New Jersey, which I don't think. I think the Democrats are going to win. Mikey Sherrill is going to win by about 3.5-4 percentage points, but everything is fair game during election day, and we'll see about that in the future. But right now we don't have any more things to say about New Jersey, just that the Democrats got I would say 15,000 votes edge. Right now they have around 160,000. I'm just doing quick math. I think it's 160. Yes, it is. So right now the Democrats have an edge of about 160,000 votes. That is great. Of course, we would like to be leading. They got 310,000 in 2024, but that is very that is with a bigger turnout. Of course, I don't know if you have 2021 data. We don't have. I'm sorry. We just have the final, if you will, and that was 400,000, almost 400,000. But the point is, we need to wait, and possibly it could be more. There are more Republicans right now voting early than they were in 2021. So this data might be a little bit biased because of that. Okay, and now we can move to California. Okay, right now you have 10.5 percentage points of turnout, 10.5% of turnout. I'm sorry, not percentage points. And we have 2.4 million ballots already returned. And this means right now an edge for the Democrats of 22.2 points, okay? And that means a delta of about 600,000. The point is, this has been shrinking, okay? You can see here the margins, the daily margins have been shrinking over the course of the days. The problem is, I said yesterday, if this could end up around D plus 15, that will put the Republicans or the no in the referendum for redistricting in play. If it doesn't, the Democrats or the yes is they're gonna have a beautiful night. Okay, I just want to go here check something where it is geography, because I want to check which counties now are reporting. Okay, let me just wait. I'm in for the website. Okay, I'm gonna be back when this loads. Okay, it loaded after a little while, but doesn't matter. In terms of the return share, I don't want to get it in terms of the turnout. Right now, the counties that have the highest turnout are, I don't know these counties, to be honest. I only know I don't know many of these counties, to be honest. Napa County, I know that, and San Diego, of course. But most of the counties are very small counties, probably. Yes, they're very small counties, apart from San Mateo County. I just think of the return share. And as you can see, Los Angeles, San Diego, and Orange are the ones who have the highest, but they're also the highest counties. So this is expected. Right now, I need to wait for more smaller counties to report, and they'll probably tell you big. But the turnout right now in Los Angeles is very small. This could be a warning sign for the Democrats, if you will, but it's very early to say anything about that. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit more to take any conclusions about this. We still have about a lot to go, and we have election day as well. But yeah. Now we're gonna just move to the map, because I do have some updates in the map of Virginia and New Jersey by county, and also New York, but New York didn't have any change, nor New Jersey. We only have 2 updates in Virginia. I'm now predicting Rockingham County, which is right here, to be above 70% for the Republicans, and I also shrunk, because of all the model update, Loudoun County here to be below 60% for the Democrats, as you can see here by the info here. So I expect this one to be below 60% now for the Democrats, so I expect like 58 or 57. Also, this one here is about a flip for the Republicans. Again, it's very early, but this should be flipped for the Republicans. And if this continues, if we're going to actually have a surprise, these 2 counties might flip, Virginia Beach City and also Norfolk. I think it's Chesapeake. I'm sorry, Norfolk is here. This is Chesapeake, if I'm not mistaken. This is Suffolk, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach City. I think it's like that. I'm sorry if you are a person from Virginia and you're just saying that I'm going to be completely incorrect, but I think I'm correct in this part. And here, this is Northampton County, my favorite county in Virginia. I'm sorry to all of the others, because this one this one votes with the winner and by the same margin as the winner. Almost that. Okay, almost the same margin. So this one is a very interesting county. It's a very small county, only 3,000 people, I think, 3,000 voters. I'm sorry, and this could be one of the earliest signs for a Democratic or Republican win in the state of Virginia. I just wanna check it here if we can in terms of the turnout in Northampton, just for a curiosity. Northampton here is 59% return already, and we have about 1,700 votes. So as I was mentioning, this is a very small county. It was 6 percentage points, as you can see here, Democrat, and and Kamala won by 5.7. So it's very, very similar. It's slightly more blue, but it's almost the same. So yeah, this is the video, guys. I hope you have liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like, and be ready for the next one. Will be already tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you there. Thank you.